What's happening, everyone? Gaming for Life here, and today we are doing all characters unlocked video with the Ant-Man and Wasp DLC. So I don't confuse you guys, we're just doing all the Ant-Man and Wasp DLC characters, not the whole entire character grid because we didn't unlock them yet. Okay, so first off we got Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Or is it Giant Man? Let's see if it changed. Nope.
Long live the king.
It just says Ant-Man and the Wasp on it. Now let's look at his abilities after we're done with all showing off all their powers and stuff. So yeah, let's get into the video. So as you guys know, that since they're Giant Man, they both can grow. Massive size. Now let's see if they can go in water, shall we? Oh, that's awesome. I never knew big figs can go underwater like that. Where's Scott Lang? There he is. Does anyone have any orange slices? Good news for you guys. 3 will be confirmed. Infinity War gets released. They will announce Ant-Man 3, and I can't wait for what they have in store for us, because that must mean that we might have a trailer. Sometimes we get trailers if they announce things like that. So we are moving on to our next character. I forget who that is, so I'm going to change our classic Ant-Man over here all the way over here. So we did Giant Man raise Martha-Rolla. Raise Martha-Rolla. Right. So we would do Crossfire. Alright. So it looks like he has a gun.
I'm just glad Hal the person doesn't
he has like 3 weapons there. But these are guns. Yo, I think I might be able to make Deadpool.
Quite the show at the Coliseum earlier, wouldn't you say?
With this character right here, I can customize him with some other characters that I think I can make. Well, I'll see what I could do. I'll probably be like some other future video on the channel.
It's drier than a dream of hide out here.
Oh. He has a super combo with his guns. Alright.
People talking lots about the big shootout the other day. I didn't even know we had a basketball court.
Giant Man, let me get on your shoulder.
Also, that giant sword
Yeah, he doesn't want me on the shoulder.
probably doesn't vote
Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good picking out here.
That was weird. You see like smoke rise. Oh my goodness. Right there. See smoke? That's crazy. Alright. I don't know what the thing on the back of me is. You see, I have like another weapon. I don't even know how to use that. If I missed any abilities, we'll go over it because we have the character deck. So, without further ado, let's get on to more of the characters. And we got Egghead coming up next, Ghost, and then we have the Fly and Cassie Lang. Then, to finish up the last character, we have got the Wasp from the Ant-Man and Wasp movie. So they updated Egghead. I can't really tell if they updated what his look. I don't think they did anything special with his look here. It looks the same to me. I could be wrong though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, he just throws like these sonic grenade things right here. Kind of similar to what Star-Lord has. They look like egg yolks, but they're triangle. Wait. He shoots out eggs with his egg blaster here. Now when we played through the level, I thought we were able to turn people into chickens, but I don't know. Let's see. Too far, probably.
Looks like that voodoo wall surrounding King's Tower disappeared. If anyone's looking to go up there and clear the cloud, now would be the time to do it.
Yep. So you can't turn anything into chickens. But you can play as chickens in the level, which I think is really awesome because I don't think you were ever able to do that before in any game before. Play as a Lego chicken. Alright, I think we mastered all his abilities that we showed off. Next we have Ghost. Now, before I thought Ghost was a guy, as I said that before. But this is a girl. So they're going with the other. There's two versions of Ghost, a girl and a guy. So they went with the girl version. I think it's because they want like more females within the MCU. Because you know there's a lot of guy roles in the MCU. Like we got like the Captain America, you got Hulk, you got Falcon. There's a lot of actors in the MCU. So I guess they wanted to pull in some girls in the MCU to put in some roles like Ghost. So that makes sense to me.
I could see that chaos on the
And what's so cool about Ghost is
those guys
she
sure love creating a spectacle.
She has electricity. Not only that, she can basically like go through stuff, but I don't think she can go through anybody because look at it's just showing that she's invisible. And what I mean by go through, I mean like she can phase through objects, but I don't know why I didn't do that. Hopefully TT Games could do that in the future for Lego games. They can make these characters that are invisible phase through stuff like certain characters like Vision. Vision's able to phase through things because he's Vision, obviously. It's like she has grenades. She can blow up stuff. I think we basically showed off everything. You know what's so weird? I haven't seen Ghost like fly before, but I probably missed it in the movie. I don't know. Also, the reason why she wears a suit is because it helps her with her body. Now the problem that she has with her body is that Ghost, she can't like be completely human, and that's why she wears a suit. So you see, if she doesn't have the suit, it like it prevents her from being like real, and she starts fading away, like her body, and she will fade into nothing. But in the movie Ant-Man and Wasp, they fixed that problem. But the sad part was we saw that end of the movie. Hank Pym died because it was because it took part in Avengers Infinity War. But I'll talk more about that like when I get done with showing all these characters off. I really want to talk more about that, but I thought I should save it for this video. And I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. I like to hear what you guys think about it too, so comment down below what you guys think about the Ant-Man and Wasp if you guys went and saw the movie. Oh, I already did him. My bad. Sorry guys. So we're moving on to the human fly. I think I called this character the Fly, but Demon fly. Alright. Oh, these wings look really cool, you guys.
Odin and his son.
And we have these unlocked in a customizer, I assume. Look at that. Alright. So I don't know what this is. I wonder what that is. They kind of look like boogers. But they're most likely to be like acid shots of something. Goo or toxic.
Wonder if that bug fella ever managed to tame his funny-looking buffalo.
So he just has a couple abilities. He can fly. Yep, that's the guy. I was making sure. It's before I never told you guys, but I actually thought that the ghost that was in the MCU was gonna be played by a dude. But I was wrong. It was a girl. So that's why I was checking to see what character this was. So she doesn't just shoot things from her hands. She shoots things from her mouth. I mean, his mouth. Using myself. Oh wait, my bad. Scratch that off. He doesn't shoot things from his hands. It's only from his mouth. Next, we move on to Scott Lang's daughter, Stinger, as Cassie Lane. Not only she was Cassie Lane as Stinger, she was Cassie Lane as Stature, which I think that they're gonna be going with that in the MCU, because there's talks about having Cassie Lane's daughter as Stature, maybe probably like in the third movie of Ant-Man. Let's grow. Alright, so and this is my daughter. So I'm still trying to figure out how to post the pictures and stuff like that. Like I have like stuff I want to do in the future. But if you guys follow up to the Marvel comics and stuff like that, you know who Stature is and you know who I'm talking about. But this was like an old post, you guys, of the MCU, what they tweeted. They said that the little girl that's playing as Cassie Lane wants to become Stature within MCU. But my question is Scott Lang gonna be Ant-Man still? Or are they both gonna fight crime? I don't know, you guys. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But you know what? Waiting is not that bad, because it just gives you ideas of what the characters could have, you know? If you read more comics, you guys might have an idea of what comes to line with the MCU lineup. So that's pretty cool. I hope they go with the Stature costume suit. I think it looks really cool, but I mean, this one doesn't look that bad. To me, it looks a little weird with the helmet, but I mean, the Scott Lang helmet looks really cool because it reminds me of like a motorcycle, you know, a motorcycle helmet. Alright, guys, we're moving to our last character, and we will move on to the character deck cards. We'll read them off. So what's so cool about this character is that they made Janet grow big like that. Not only that, well, I'm talking about the movie experience, you guys, right now. I'm not talking about like the end game. I'm talking about like, the movie experience. So what's so cool is that, and I might be talking about the game as well. But it's so cool, you guys, because we get these characters. I'm grateful that we got these characters. Hopefully we get like bonus characters. I remember Arthur Parson did that with the last game, Avengers. So with the Avengers game, he announced that we would get a Spider-Verse character pack, which we got, and I really liked that. I hope we get like
Stay this way.
X-Men or Fantastic Four DLC, because you know it doesn't feel the same without them in this game here. I mean, all these characters are great and all, but you know, it just always feels like something's missing.
Statues dropping out of the sky.
Those things are
Call Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and the superheroes are basically the Fantastic Four and X-Men, and we got and part of Spidey, and yeah, I think that's it. More probably, but you know,
running a camel.
I'm not gonna name them all.
I suppose things
So anyways, why I think this character is awesome is because she, in the movie, she didn't even have the suit, but when she wore it, she showed it off to Scott. It's really funny. And then Scott Lang turned small like this. And then oh man, I wish they had Hank Pym in here. That'd been cool. Anyways, he went to school and then he's like, "Hello, Scott. How was your day of school today?" And he's like, "Really? You're gonna lay off the jokes?" And then he said, "Would you like some juice boxes and Swiss cheese?" And he's like, "Really?" And then they're all laughing. It was a really good scene.
Technology has diverged greatly between Atalan and the surface.
And how he was walking.
Highly advanced
And you gotta
in most
see it,
regards.
if you haven't.
Atalan has thought to invent an equivalent of your so-called videographic game.
And then Scott said, "Hey, is there really orange slices? I mean, orange, not orange, huh?
Aesthetically pleasing.
Any apple juice or Swiss cheese?" So I'm gonna get this over with. So I'm talking about her. And then she was given the wings.
I hope
This is basically like the prototype of what they were working on. Hank Pym, or Hank Pym. There we go.
my grandfather's bullshit recipe.
So since Hank Pym was working on a suit, he gave it to his daughter. Since he gave Scott his suit, which is right here. I kind of wish that Scott was able to turn like the small right here. 'Cause he was that small in the movie. It was funny. Or they could have gave him like his human clothes, what his little tiny hoodie he was wearing. He could have walked like that. That was hilarious. I really wanted that to happen in this game. But you know what? They could probably make it some other time, you know? Or maybe the character customizer. I don't know. Depends if you can shrink
Fashion designer was ranting about
and use that ability in customizer.
I usually just let him power himself out.
But who knows? Anyways, let's move on to the character deck. Alright. So we move on to Scott Lang, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Cannot possibly materialize from nothing.
Okay, let's read this. So we can access fuse boxes and explore inside to disable them. He can shrink
Talking lots about the big shooter.
can repair
the other day. I didn't
when
even
he's
know
close
he had a back.
to damage blue Lego objects and follow
You
on
have
screen
abilities too.
promote
When did you attain?
to repair them. And he's acrobatic. He can target. He has technology, and he can vent travel, meaning he can access vents and he can go through it. And I'm thinking that he could probably maybe like teleport with the stuff. Well, not teleport, but maybe like go in like.
The technology in Kang surveillance
Oh wait,
drones is
what am I talking about?
but I don't
I'm getting mixed up on Lego Incredibles, I think.
I wonder how hard
Alright.
they'd be to destroy.
So, we're moving on to Crossfire. Let me know in the comments down below which character is your favorite within this DLC. Mine, favorite character would have to be Ghost, because since while I was watching the movie, and I know a lot more about her in the comics, but I don't know that much about the female version of her, of how she became Ghost. I'm pretty sure it might have been the same thing that happened to the guy version of Ghost. I don't know. I gotta look into it. Hey, Crossfire. I almost called him Frostfire.
trust the charismatic.
Alright, this character can fire protection.
This world is
Fire
actually
protection.
quite convenient. If you feel like a change of weather, just head to the
Oh,
next town over.
fire protection. Character is not damaged by fire. Oh wait, I messed up. Silver Lego blow up. Use character specific items or special abilities to destroy
Just
objects made from silver Lego pieces. The dig. Hold O when close to piles of Lego dirt to dig up hidden items. Acrobat. Press X to scale blue and white Lego walls. Character can also swing from 12 poles and has enchanted jumping.
Somebody ought to do something.
Oh, I didn't know he could do that.
Go for
So,
sneaking up
looks like he can mind control here. So, mind control, press O when in range of certain characters to take control of their mind. I have a feeling that's returning in the Lego DC super villains. And we did see a little preview of Smallville. If you guys didn't see it, I'm going to post it on my Twitter whenever I get a chance. And you guys will be able to look at it. I got a couple of pictures from E3 on my Twitter, so go ahead and look at it. My Twitter is on, well, my Twitter user is on my YouTube profile in the background. So you guys look at that if you want to look at my E3 pictures I took from E3. So, target, hold O to aim at specific objects or enemies.
A fine day indeed.
And my control. Oh wait, I think we already read that. So, I think I'm going all over the place. So I think it's these two things right here. So you can track, press O to begin, following trails to hidden items. You know why I didn't even read the bottom down there? Technology, press O to interact with technology panels, and target, hold square to aim at specific objects or enemies.
Battle in front of the palace is all about.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and read his profile right here.
About it. He'd have been there in a flash.
I'm talking about like the bottom. Character profile. Struggling to support his family, Scotland turned his talent for electronics to crime breaking into the home of Henry Pym.
From those strange objects.
Henry Pym.
Is it some sort of magic?
He unknowingly stole that, eventually putting it to use to save the life of his own daughter. Impressed, Pym let Lang keep the suit, provided he put it to the lawful use, taking on the mantle of Ant-Man and redeeming himself of his past crimes. Scott has become a worthy.
Those things are a serious.
Alright, my eyes are a little blurry right now. That's why I just stopped. So senior to the title. First comic appearance, not available. Now I'm just gonna read the bottom, then we're gonna go over their abilities. Crossfire. Alright. Cross was once a member of the CIA, but he joined only to give him the skills for a fortune in crime. After he left, he set up a number of criminal enterprises going by the name Crossfire, but soon fell a foe of an enemy and was badly injured, having had numerous body parts replaced. It was kind of like Nebula a little bit, because she has like body parts replaced, but I think it happened in a different situation as her. With cybernetic requirement, he continued to
Could be argued.
his criminal activities, only this time much deadlier, using his new technology along with a brainwashing device he had created to further his efforts. First comic appearance, Marvel 2 and 1, issue 52, the year 1979 as Crossfire. Next we have Egghead.
Kang's not much.
Now it's going to be something related to Ant-Man from what I know, because I remember reading comics. This is the Ant-Man villain. You probably know because of the DLC, but I know because of the comics. Alright, so character profile. Star was a brilliant scientist corrupted by greed who entered the criminal world in order to escape
Those makeover shows on human
prosecution
television aren't anything
for
special.
attempting to sell atomic research. He had stolen named Egghead by the fellow criminals due to his intelligence.
Sheriff a real good picking, I hear.
He used his genius to collect virus scummius and devices to defeat his enemies. Leading the masters of evil for a time, he is a frequent thorn in Ant-Man's side, having battled
Floating statues dropping
him-
from the sky.
having battled with him on numerous
Take your risk.
occasions. There we go. First comic appearance, Tales to Astonish, issue 1962 as Egghead. Next we have Ghost, and we got 4 more to read. The heck did I do? I just turned into Ghost. I didn't get a chance to read it. Okay, so this is Ghost. Character profile: a mysterious figure whose name is feared and whispered among the criminal underworld. Because of her ability to phase through solid walls, no one is sure of what Ghost's true identity or what she's after. But she seems awfully interested in Hank and Hope's latest tech. Her terrifying skillets makes her truly a formidable foe. First comic appearance not available. Giant Man. Character profile: Malahoredo. Oh my goodness. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying my best here for you guys to read this off to you guys, so you guys don't have to read it when you pause the video. I think it makes sense for me to read to you guys.
This Chronopolis situation is resolved soon. It's becoming hard.
Maladora was a talented programmer in the field of AI who came to the attention of the villain Egghead. After being rescued by Hank Pym from Egghead's clutches, he remained in contact with Pym, who appreciating his talents and potentially sent Maladrone, I don't know, the Giant Man suit while his first forays into crime. Fighting went awry. He was trained up by Scott Lang and became worthy of the suits used as Giant Man. First comic appearance: Ant-Man Actual Volume 2, and looks like Volume 1's there, or that's issue 1. Yeah, I think that's issue 1. 2015 as Ray Malhotrola.
The technology in Kang surveillance drones is impressive, but
Now I have a feeling I said that right,
watched. I wonder how hard they'd be to destroy.
and that word was a little tough for me. Alright, let's continue reading. So I got 2 more after this to read. The Human Fly. I haven't heard much about him or what he does, so let's read this. It's good to know things. As who knows, maybe some of these characters that we don't know of or that are not popular get upset. You know, Groot, he wasn't even popular. They made him popular, and he looks really awesome. Anyways, let's read this character profile. Having escaped from prison, Deacon was run and injured when he stumbled into a genetic laboratory. Deacon forced a scientist to save his life and give him powers. imprinted with the genetic code of a housefly. So basically it has like the powers of a housefly. That's really cool. However, what he gained in superpowers, he lost in his humanity as he began to act more and more like
funny-looking buffalo.
even once being spotted eating garbage. Ew. That sounds disgusting, you guys. Eating garbage. But it makes sense, you know, because he has genetics of a fly now. First comic appearance, Amazing Spider...
Falling out of the sky probably doesn't bode well.
Does this say Amazing Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man, actual issue 10, 1976 as the Human Fly. Now I'm gonna click his character before I go on. This kind of gets me like curious, you know, because I think this might be like a Spider-Man villain or a hero. Most likely looks like a villain to me. Well, maybe a hero.
Yeah, we get it. You're a real hero.
Alright, let's move on to Cassie Lane as Stinger.
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine?
Inspired by her father, Scott Lang, Cassie wanted to be a hero just like him. That's also what happened in the movie. She said, "Daddy, I wish I could be just like you," or something like that. Anyways, she grew up around the Avengers in the Avengers mansion, intended on joining them secretly, exposing herself to the pine particles that her father used to grow and shrink. After the death of her father, Cassie joined the Young Avengers, using the pine particles that she had within her body to match her father's abilities and calling herself Stinger. Oh, I was about to say, what kind of Ant-Man is that? It's Scott Lang. You know Scott Lang's in the MCU. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. Because I don't know what's going to happen if... They're saying that Giant Man's supposed to be coming back in the second Avengers part. He didn't even show up in the first one, so we're gonna see him in the second one. And as we know right now, he's in the what the heck do you call it? It's like a portal to I forget what it's called. There's a, I'm just gonna call it the universe until I can think of it, like a portal universe. So he's stuck in a portal universe, so I don't know how he's gonna get out. My best guess is that some character's gonna save him, and I'm gonna tell you after this. I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to save my thoughts for when I get done with the last character. I know I want to say it, but you know, I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to show you guys and read off to you, so you guys know more about these characters than I do, or maybe I can know more about these characters than you do. Alright, so character profile. Hope is the daughter of Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne. When Darren Cross attempted to create a weaponized suit of armor using pine particles, Hope aided her father in recruiting Scott Lang and pursued him to become the new Ant-Man. After Cross's scheme was foiled, Hank Pym offered Hope her mother's suit, allowing her to finally take on Janet's legacy as Wasp. So that happened at the end of the end credits from the first Ant-Man movie. First comic appearance not available. The reason why is because this is the MCU version of these characters. I'm so curious to see what they say about Stan Lee, because all these characters have like profile character deck cards, you know. I don't know what he says, but you know, I should show off all the character deck cards sometime. I don't know. It's what I had in mind. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yes. So before I end the video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about what just happened within the last the end of the movie of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because most of you guys are curious, some of you already got it, but it was like crazy, so I want to talk about it for you guys, okay?
Resign. The
Show.
terrain thine feet stand upon cannot have simply materialized from nothing.
That crazy fashion designer was ranting about something earlier. I usually just let him tire himself out.
I know I was gonna show the abilities, but you know what? I'm not gonna show them.
What dragons actually
I think I already showed them,
because
like up here, so that's good for me.
into not going into dark,
No.
scary caves on their own.
Alright, you guys, we're gonna talk about it right now. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright. So, when I saw Ant-Man and a Wasp at the end credits, I was like, oh, that's awesome. They reunited with the family now. Hank Pym, Hope Van Dyne, and Hank Pym. Or Hank Pym.
Looks like that voodoo wall surrounding King's Tower disappeared.
But then they were sending
Go up there and clean his plow. Now be the time to do it.
oh, I just remember what it was called. It was something realm. How did I forget what that is called? Anyways, I'm just gonna call it the realm since I sort of got the word of it. Like, it's called something realm. If you guys know, oh, I just got it. It's popped in my head. It's called the quantum realm. So, anyways, since Ant-Man, Giant Man, should I say, because he's big now. So, since Giant Man was told to go on the quantum realm to receive some of the quantum energy, he was there for like 5 seconds. So this is what happened. He went inside. Hank, Hope, and the mother. I forget her name. I don't know why I'm forgetting certain things, but it's bad to forget certain things. But you know, I'm starting to remember stuff, so that's good. So, anyways, Hank's family got reunited. There we go. I'm talking too fast. I'm talking too fast for myself. So, since they got reunited, they were sending Scott to the realm, the quantum realm, and when he was there, they said, Scott, don't go nuclear, because if you do, I don't know if we can get you back or something like that, because once you do that, oh, not nuclear, it was, you can't go on some space thing or something. So anyways, since he said that,
Quite the show.
if he was stuck in a time thing or something, there's no way to get him back, because he would have been lost some other universe. What him inside it. So it'll be like a different like time period with him in it, but it won't be the same reality that he lived in, because
Let's see if we can go a whole day without any trouble.
he went somewhere else different. So anyways, get into that part. Scott Lang was there for like 5 seconds, and this is what happened. They're counting numbers down. He was already done, and then he were counting 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you hear nothing. You just hear him talking like that, and then you see the ashes. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't wait to see Avengers Part 2, and that's gonna be crazy. So I'm really curious to see what they do. And if you guys are wondering, do you think Scott is dead in there? No, he's not. He's alive in there somewhere. Now there is a city, a living, breathing city in there, because of what's inside where he is. Now that's where the mother from that's the mother, Hope's mother, where she went to supposedly live all those years, because it was like 30 years that she lived there into the
Midgard
the Quantum realm.
The cuisine of Asgard. I dared not.
So since she did that, she said she wasn't anything like how she used to be because it changed her. So I don't know if it changed Scott Lane or anything, but they are gonna retrieve him back. He's probably gonna be in the city. They're probably gonna find him. They're gonna probably, Captain Marvel has something to do with it. So if they get that time stone, they can probably reverse stuff and get certain people back. And when they do, they're obviously gonna know where Ant-Man is gone, but they're not gonna know where he is. The reason why I say that is because they have basically, I think they have like a record of the Civil War battle against Captain America and Iron Man. So when they were fighting, they basically were half of them were like house arrest because of what they did. They weren't supposed to be doing what they were supposed to. So anyways, that happened, and that's how you know that they know about Giant Man. So they're probably gonna be looking for him as well. It's gonna be crazy how they're playing out. The people at
No vibrate.
the people that are directing the movie, they're still in production, meaning they're still getting the film ready. And I assume it's gonna be more long. It's gonna be a little longer, maybe a lot more longer. I don't know. Probably, I'm hoping it'd be a lot more longer because of that part, the first part. I mean, it was good and all. I kind of got mad at Star-Lord because he messed the thing up. He could have got the Infinity Gauntlet, but you know what? It was planned out from the beginning with Doctor Strange. He was looking into the universe with a thousand ways of how to defeat Thanos. So, or 100. Yeah, I think it might have been 1,000. And there's like one of them that they win. So if he didn't do that, they would have won. But I mean, it sucks, you know, because they're dead. They probably don't even know they're dead until they come back. Which might be a little scary part there, because I know I'd be scared if I was dead and I came back, you know. So it just left me curious to see like what are they gonna do from there. I think they're gonna show like the city that he's on in the quantum realm. That's what I think. That's why I brought that up for you guys, because you guys probably didn't know that there was like a living, breathing city there. There's universe cities there. Literally, there's like 10, 20, I don't know. There's a few cities in there. And that's probably how he's gonna survive. And the reason why he didn't die was because he was in there. And if he was there, if he wasn't inside there, he would have just turned to ash and died like everyone else. Like Hope, Pym, and Pym's wife. And we're gonna need Ant-Man. So the reason why they died was because they wiped out half of humanity, and that's why they died, including citizens. But they'll bring them all back. I know they will. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys thought about it, the Easter egg. If it brought you any like ideas of what could happen, including to Avengers Infinity War Part 2, or I don't know. I think they're calling it Avengers 4, but for now, I'm gonna call it Avengers 4. That's basically what it is. But you know what? They're gonna be calling it another name. I don't know why they're doing that. They're switching up. I want them to stay with just one name. But you know, if they call it like the Avengers Infinity War Part 2, Avengers Infinity War Part 4, you know, kind of sounds a little boring. But you know what? If they say Avengers Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, or something like that, I can see the name sounds really awesome. So I think that's what they're trying to do for the goal there, for the name of the movie. Alright guys, let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think about it. The Easter egg from Ant-Man and Wasp. and what your thoughts are about concluding to Avengers Infinity War.
Brand new 10-gallon hat.
And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment,
Do they make
and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos that I upload. Also, if you guys want to add me on Twitter, go ahead and do so. My Twitter user is right on my YouTube profile, so you can't miss it. Also, you could add me on Facebook, but I'm not, I haven't quite figured out why it's, my Facebook's still acting up, so just add me on Twitter. I'm a lot responsive on there, and I'm a lot responsive on YouTube as well. Oh yeah, I'll see you guys all next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and these are all the characters unlocked from the Ant-Man and the Wasp DLC level pack. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, and I hope you have a good one.